When school had started for us, we were entering like junior high. No, not junior high. Middle school, I think. Between high school and junior high. We were not going to be in the same class, so yeah, that was kind of difficult as well. So at that period, we were kind of hitting our roadblocks on where to progress, and my friend wanted to be somebody. I do too as well. Yeah, it's not just him. I followed him in that endeavor. Although it was not because of him that I got into game dev. Okay, maybe it's because of him I did get into game development, but I already was trying to find my own thing, And content creation and game deving happened to be something that I wanted to do, yeah. And so we said, yeah, why not start making games? And I knew perfectly which engine to take in the first place. Godot, insane engine. And then yeah, we started making this game. It was basically like a side-scrolling game where your character stood here and then in an environment and you would move round and round. It was very instructive that late half of the year. No, actually, it was in the first half of 2022, but since the mid of 2021, we were already starting to get into game dev. We were not that serious about it. We're not as serious as we are now, yeah. So the first game we started to make was that thing, that abomination. Call it whatever you want. It's not. It's beautiful. I guess this small demo. I wanted for it to be pixel art, kind of like this game, Backbone. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was really into that kind of game, so I wanted to make a story game similar to Backbone. It would have been something cool, but it was way too complicated. We stopped there, and then we didn't move on, But I think from this, listen, you can't like start going somewhere without taking the first step, right? That's impossible. You have to, brother, where I said that. Okay, you have to start somewhere, right? So this was it. As I was saying last time, that first game actually taught us a lot of things on how to actually work, like a proper workflow. And it was something that was really important and I didn't come across before. I wish I had, but I didn't get the chance. So many game devs say that there is like a sort of rule. A rule that says, think of an idea for a game, whatever it is, okay? And then lower its complexity to 1/3 of the first thing you thought of. That thing, then do it. So that was basically, I called it the 1/3 rule, something like that. Makes sense. It just eases the load on the developers. It lowers the amount of work that they have to do and brings the game to a realizable level. And that was something that we did not consider when making the first game. And that was like a really, really big problem. Because like we had spent 6 months on the thing and it just amounted to a character with no shape. Like, I mean, it had shape, but it was very ugly, There was no optimization. At runtime, there were too many vertices inside that one scene, okay? There was the characters' vertices, there were the models' vertices, everything. The other models as well, yeah. Yeah, another thing that we did not learn about was optimization. You have to optimize your models before importing them into a game, which is crucial when making a big game. It's better now that we learn from our past mistakes and, we just know better now. So that was the first game. It was interesting, like getting used to using the Godot interface and the GDScript, yeah, the language. It was useful, I would say, making these first mistakes, yeah.